German company, Meller is patched, introduced an innovative exoskeleton, Exum with enhanced armor, which is able to protect against direct hit, armor-piercing bullets. But this is not the only innovation of such a device. The exoskeleton also redistributes up to 70% of the load, which allows fighters to carry heavy equipment or ammunition. Thanks to the special design, mechanical skeleton provides high degree of mobility, which is a vital necessity when moving through difficult terrain or in a limited space. Unlike other similar devices, Exam doesn't need external power supplies, use of heavy batteries and charging equipment. This feature allows you to use it when performing long-term missions or combat missions at remote locations. Production of metal components. It's a long and time-consuming process, which requires the use of special equipment. Significantly simplify, and at 10, time to speed up the manufacture of metal products will allow new 3D printing technology from scientists and Zamasokist Institute. For example, thanks to this decision, metal table legs and chair frames can be printed in just a few minutes. Method implies application of molten aluminum on a layer of tiny glass balls by computer-defined trajectory. Metal, due to its physical properties, quickly solidifies and acquires the desired three-dimensional structure. Then the printed product is finished on the machine, after which it is fully ready for operation. According to the developers, new technology is perfect for fast production of large components in architecture, construction, or industrial design. Hermes successfully completed ground test. First prototype hypersonic unmanned aircraft. Quarter horse AK-0, which according to the developers, will be able to reach speed 5 times the speed of sound. During ground tests, team of engineers and pilots of the US Air Force tested various drone systems, including remote control and autopilot behavior in case loss of connection between Bila and control cabin. Interesting, and then that the prototype was designed and built in just 6 months, and all ground tests took the team 37 days. Expected that the device will make its first flight this year, after which, according to a specialist in the company, use in military missions, including transportation of urgent cargo and aerial reconnaissance. We are already used to virtual concepts, most of which never incarnate in iron. However, white motorcycle concepts are an exception to the rule. This is no longer just a concept. Real working sample, codenamed WSC 250 and VI, which aims to break the world speed record for electric bikes, accelerating over 400 kilometers per hour. Main feature of the device, confused technology VIR. It represents a large duct in the center of the frame. Thus, when the bike moves, air passes through the motorcycle itself, they around him, which reduces air resistance by as much as 70%. Besides, most components, machine made of aluminum and carbon fiber, which significantly reduces its weight and makes developers' statement about a new speed record even more real. New technologies imply new entertainment. So already at the end of February in Dubai will be held world's first jetpack race, as a racing car event. Participants will use jet suit gravity with one built-in turbine on the back and 4 more on your hands. The latter are used for maneuvering on the track, whereas basic capacity of 1,050 horsepower acts as the main engine. Cost of one such costume is $483,000, and 8 people will take part in the race. Thus, on the track at the same time will fly almost $4 million. Finnish company, AW Energy, reported successful trials. His wave turbine weave roller, which is able to produce up to 1 megawatt of green electricity. 2 years ago, trial setup was stationed off the coast of Portugal. in order to determine its capabilities and ability to resist salt water. Engineers recently raised the turbine to the surface for inspection and, as it turned out, power plant is in excellent condition. Such results open up great prospects. Already now the company works over mass production of wave generators, what according to forecasts will bring about 275 million euros investment in the economy of Europe and will create more than 500 new jobs. In addition, according to the developers, such wave generators attract the attention of large shoals of fish, and this in turn will have a positive impact. The European fishing industry. Inspection of high-rise structures by man. This is dangerous and time-consuming task, which requires special training and equipment. So why not trust her robots? That's exactly what Swiss engineers thought, and developed an innovative autonomous drone Valera T, which can survey high-altitude objects. Contact method. The main feature of BPL is the ability to tilt by 90 degrees in any plane. What allows he maneuver among the structural elements and examine different types of its surfaces, interaction with objects, with a special sensor, which allows you to get more accurate measurement results. Besides, the device can operate in semi-automatic mode, even without GPS, that allows you to explore objects which are not available for other autonomous drones. And while the previous drone works wonders on Earth, first in the world, the Martian helicopter Inventions completed their flights on the Red Planet, to the huge disappointment of NASA specialists. During the last landing, one of the blades of the device was seriously damaged, and he will no longer be able to soar into the sky of Mars. Most likely cause of crash, failure in the navigation system, lost orientation in space. As a result of this, the device tilted and hooked the ground with a blade, which caused her damage. However, it is worth noting that the helicopter repeatedly surpassed all expectations of engineers and made 72 flights instead of 5 planned. Orb Aerospace presented the concept. Totally functional electric aircraft with JX, which is a futuristic cross between battleship from Star Wars and flying car. Electric aircraft has compact sizes and can easily fit in a regular garage. Vertical flight and landing technologies excludes the need for extensive infrastructure to receive it. As for the technical characteristics, according to the developers, flight range with JX is 1,000 nautical miles. Maximum speed 300 km/h, about load capacity up to 225 kilograms. Thanks to compact size, 25 such devices can be easily placed in cargo aircraft C-130 and deliver them anywhere in the world within 24 hours. This level of mobility allows you to use SGX not only as a urban transport, but also during humanitarian missions or rescue operations in remote areas. Gravitational waves were first discovered in 2015 using a ground-based device, interferometer. However, its imperfection forced scientists to come up with a more accurate way detection of such waves. The result of the work was a project, Gravitational Telescope FOX. It consists of 3 satellites, which will be in space. Perfect triangle with sides about 1.5 million miles. The center of each part of the telescope will be orientation core in free flight. According to the modern concept of gravity, to protect it from external influences, and bodies must keep unchanged position relative to each other. Mini version of installation already successfully tested in space, and the full-scale model is planned to be placed in orbit by 2034 year. Due to its size and lack of interference, the FOX will be able to detect gravitational waves from large objects, universe, and any objects of our galaxy. According to scientists, completely change our understanding of the structure of the world. Crabster 200. That's a huge 6-legged underwater robot, able to swim Robot can be lowered by crane, about 200 meters below the surface. Where can he walk on the seabed on 6 legs? Set them in motion with 30 joints. 4 people are needed for management. 1 is engaged in foot management. 2nd manages the tentacles. 3rd one is following the locators. And the last one tracks positions and navigation. The robot weighs 600 kilograms and is equipped with a scanning, high-resolution sonar, acoustic camera, multiple optical cameras. The purpose of its development is to explore sunken ships in places with strong current, which pose a particular danger to scuba divers. Inventor from New Zealand created a flying hovercraft. Rudy Himan, living in Nelson on the South Island. For his creation requisitioned family barbecue gas cylinders, details from his wife's car, namely the engine of 1 and 8 liters, and the control lever from the daughter's scooter. It looks like a regular hovercraft, but with the addition of removable wings. This allows the vessel abundant acceleration, take off and cover more than 225 kilometers, at a height of about 3 meters. Just imagine, you can swim and fly at the same time, examining the beauty of the surrounding reservoirs. Would you like to have such a vehicle? Animal doors are a great solution if your pet likes to walk. However, there remains a risk that wild animals or even intruders will be able to sneak into your house. Point Blank solves this problem in an unusual way. This is one of a kind. Doors for pets. Managed through the application, which fits into existing door frames and turns them into a secure device through which wild beasts cannot pass, or intruders. Pooport can be controlled and blocked by apps for smartphone, but your pet can also control it using chip Bluetooth on the collar. The chip will make the door open when your pet gets close, but don't worry, you can set certain curfew periods when the pet won't be able to go outside, and also have port tracks when and how often a pet goes outside. Do you know what your 4-legged friend does during the day? How do you like these inventions? That's all for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new videos. Thank you for watching.